All right, now we have Marco Nunez to join us, Anika's cousin, to present us with his gift.
So I got you something simple you can use every day for your school. So wish you all the best and happy birthday.
Thank you very much to Marco. And now we would like to call on Rebecca Ramiro, Emeline Kauban, Tita Rebecca, Tita Emeline, also Tita Zerla, and Tita Diane La Chica to please join us on stage as well as they one by one present their gifts to Anika.
Hi Anika, happy birthday. You're so lovely. This is a gift for you. That is where you can put some first that's every day or happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Happy birthday, Anika. Happy birthday. Anyway, say your shoes. Wow. Happy birthday.
All right, next we have...
Ayan. Okay, Anika, I picked out something that's hip and that's hopefully you like it. It's a necklace. My message is have fun, live your life to the fullest. You only become 18 once, so diba? You make the most out of it. And Kobe has a message.
Happy birthday, Anika.
Thank you very much to Tita Diana. And finally we have Tita Jillian Garcia. Jillian Garcia.
Hi, Anika. Happy birthday. But I chose this keep safe hands together in a during session because I'm very particular sa consent. So I chose to give a simple gift. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much to Tita Jillian. Next we have Tita Cel Del Valle joining us on stage. Thank you very much to Tita Cel. We also would like to call on Raymond Kahiwa, Noe Nanyagas, and Armand Bolona to join us as well to present us with their trinkets. We also have Tita Zerla who's joining us on stage right now to present us with her gift for Anika.
Happy birthday, Anika.
Thank you very much to Tita Zerla. And we are now going to be joined by Raymond, Noe, and Armand to give us their presents as well. These are Anika's tutors, so they also come with a message for Anika.
So we know Anika for two things. She loves books and she's very talented in drawing. So we wanted to get you something that can allow you to read as many books as you can and to let your creativity flourish. So this is a juicy, powerful book.
Thank you again to our tutors, Raymond, Noe, and Armand. And I think that's about it for our 18 trinkets. You are now being surrounded by lovely, lovely things. Are you happy? Yes. All right. And now we are going to move on to 18 queries. Now for this time, or for this one, we will be calling on a few people and we will ask them a particular question with that they would have to give us their answer. And it's going to be very interesting. So first, let's call on Malvin Mejares to join us on stage. All about Anika for tonight. So we're going to test you on this one. Are you ready, Malvin?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, here's your question. If Anika was sent to jail, what could she have committed and why?
So probably grand theft for books. But you know, Anika's a good girl, so she'd probably be an accessory to crime. accessory ka lang, bro. Joke lang. Because accessory means helping out the criminals. So, if kumatok ko sa door ni Anika, tapos may dalang dead body, she'll probably help me out. Hopefully. So, yeah.
So that's how good a friend Anika is. She'll help you out, but she actually won't do the bad deed.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. All right, thank you very much, Malvin. Good answer. Okay, yun, Anika. Pasado naman yung answer niya. All right. Next, let's call on Gerard Cruz to join us on stage as well. And we have another question for you too. Gerard, are you ready for your question? No? That's okay. We'll ask you anyway. If you directed a movie, where could you have cast Anika and as who and why?
Okay, first off, the director doesn't choose the cast. Siguro, horror movie, tapos she's gonna be the first one to die. Because, di ba, si Anika kasi, she makes mistakes. So, she's gonna be that girl that tricks on nothing. So, she jumps on a book kahit si pwede sipahin yung book pero hindi siya tricks on it, just because. So, or siya yung killer. Either way. So, that's it.
All right, either way, she's the star because if she's the first to go, they'll remember that,
Siya
right?
yung nasa poster.
Oo, tama.
Pero she's the first one to die.
All right, but she will be paid just as much, so that's okay. Thank you very much, Gerard, for your answer. Next, we have Edward Bardon to join us on stage, and we have a question for Edward. All right, Edward, here is your question. Parang Miss Universe lang. If you were a billionaire, what would you buy Anika and why? Billionaire.
Well, if I'm a billionaire, I would buy something that is related to her hobby. So, I think I would just build her library so that she can put all her books there. And as I know, her collection will grow with things. And I'll buy many books to fill out the library.
Akala ko library lang, walang laman eh. Thank you very much, Edward. I think that answer passes very well with Anika. Next, we have Michael Ramos to join us on stage. Michael, here we go. What would you do if Anika confesses that she's a vampire? What would you do?
I'd ask her to guide me because I don't want to be a vampire too, live forever really. But I guess the more important thing would be I'd ask her if she would be Team Jacob or Team Edward. No, Vampire Diaries pala. Team Stephanie, Team David, diba?
And what's the answer? Team Damon. Good choice. Thank you very much, Michael, for joining us here. Ramos Camino is next. And I think he's ready for his question. Here we go, Remus. If Anika has a secret power, what would it be and why would she have that?
I'm gonna give. It would probably be the time to control time, because as we all know, Anika's a very busy person. So she always cramps and stuff like that. So and still she manages to have time for her family, for her friends, and yeah, all that.
All right, thank you very much to Remus. Nice answer. Would you actually want one of those, Anika, what Hermione had, diba? So you can take more classes? Obviously, someone who's very studious. Now we have Simon Malaga to answer our question. Simon, what sport would Anika play if she was sporty and why? If.
I've been thinking for the answer to this question for a whole 3 minutes, and I would have to say that if she were to have a sport, she would join the hula hoop team. The hula hoop team. Hula hoop.
So a professional hula hooper.
Yes, I'm serious. It's a very amazing talent, and which takes years to master the skill about it. And I would think that if you were to practice it more seriously, you would be very good at it.
Thank you very much to Simon, and you might just want to take that into consideration. Not everyone can hula hoop. Ilak Kapampangan is next, and our question for Ilak is, if Anika was stranded in a deserted island, what or who do you think she would prefer to have been left with?
Thank you very much. That's a very beautiful question.
Thank you very much, contestant number 22.
I think kung may iwan si Anika with someone, that would be Adam Libin or Kami Salamat, or Adam Libin or Alex Pennifer. Diba? Gusto mo yun, diba? And kung may bagay na may iwan kay Anika, I think that would be a survival kit. Gusto ko bumalik ka pa. Marami pang maghihintay sa'yo. Yun lang.
Thank you very much to Ilak and contestant number 22. That was a beautiful answer. Michael Geraldo is next, and Michael, your question is, if Anika came to you shouting, what could she have been shouting for and why?
Well, first of all, Anika always comes to me shouting.
Okay.
Probably go like, Geraldo! Yeah, pretty much it. It shows her simplicity and elegance. Enthusiasm.
By screaming?
Yes.
What does she scream when she sees you?
Geraldo. Along Geraldo. That's Anika.
Do you want to give us a sample, Anika? All right, there you go. Next we have Marvin Nunez joining us on stage, Anika's cousin. All right, Marvin, your question is, okay, so let's say you see Anika using an iPad. What could she be doing with it?
She's probably on Pinterest planning for her 18th birthday.
That's it? Well, I would agree. Are you a Pinterest lover? This looks very Pinterest worthy, don't you think? So thank you very much to Marvin. Next we have Lance Malaga. Lance, your question is, if you were Anika's fairy godmother, very handsome fairy godmother, what do you think she would wish for and why?
I'm not sure if I would be allowed to give her more than one wish. But if I were to give her 3 wishes, like a genie, first would be, I guess she would want to go to New York and find the apartment in Friends. And she might want to meet the cast of Friends. And the second would be to get fit without using energy. And the last would be to have a bigger condo with the maid. With the maid. Maid!
So how many wishes did she get? 3. Nice. Well, thank you very much to Lance. Those are really good wishes. I think it can apply to a lot of people. Getting fit without losing energy is a really good wish. And also meeting the cast of Friends. All right, next we have John Palmes joining us on stage. John? Hello there, John. Are you ready for your question? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, let's say you find Anika stuck up on a tree. What would you do?
First, like any good friend, I'd laugh. And then, iinisin ko muna siya kasi alam ko by the time na-turn na siya. Then I'll let her down.
Like a really, really good friend. Thank you very much, John. Maganda talaga yung ginawa niya yung different steps. Okay, Lance Patron is now joining us on stage with his bow tie and suspenders. Lance, if Anika held you up at gunpoint, what would you do?
Well, siguro wala. Kasi may trust naman ako kay Anika. Kahit kayo, alam niyo naman lahat na pag tinignan niyo si Anika, para siyang antaray, nakakatawag niya, di ba? Siyempre, dumating naman yung point na tinarayan niya kayo sa ulos. Pero, pag nakilala niya naman siya, di ba? Sobrang sweet niya naman friend. So, soulmate mo nga siya. Joke. So, yun. Wala kang gagawin.
Okay, thank you very much to Ian Alcazar.